another cold morning in Arstotzka. I am ready to work. I take a shit, put on my government-mandated tracksuit, and get out of bed. My wife is dead from me not paying for her medical bills. That is just an immune system too weak for the pure Arstotzkan bloodline. If alcohol can't cure it, it's not worth curing. I eat my daily rations, a classic Soviet-style butterbroad, and a shot of the cheapest vodka Rubel can buy. The bread tastes like it almost has no sawdust in it, truly a premium product. I get out and greet my half-cousin as I make it to the checkpoint. He informs me he was fired from the Lada factory for sampling too much of the product. A weak man cannot handle such important work. I beat him up and steal his half-empty beer can. Time to protect this precious country. Privyet, fellow Gopniks. It's Gray. In today's review, papers please. The October labor lottery has concluded. You have been chosen. Do not resist. You have been given the wonderful job of Border Checkpoint Inspector. Your job is to be horridly xenophobic. Only Arstotzkans are allowed in. Good lord, nice neck. Okay, people didn't really like that. Papers, Please is a boring job simulator set in 1980s Russia. It hides behind being called Arstotzka, but I can confirm it being Russia. I'm Eastern European. Your job is to make sure the papers are correct. Your primary method is using the inspector to compare the documents given to you and looking for any discrepancies between them. It starts easy, but this game follows a simple principle. It snowballs. First, you need the passport. Do they look like the picture? Good. Then entry tickets that show when someone is able to enter. That gets upgraded to a permit that shows the reason for entering. You now need to pay attention to what the person entering stated as their reason. Make sure the duration and the reason match. Oh, they're here to work? Here, have more documents. Fuck. Forgot people don't like communism. In the story of Papers, Please, Arstotzka recently got Grestin after a 6-year-long war with Kolechia. Due to some people not liking the fact their home is now a different ethnicity, many Kolechian scum will try to bomb or harm the border. What might be the solution? A gun! A tranquilizer one to be specific. Do not get high off the darts. Please. As security protocols increase, your ability to detect people smuggling stuff in also increases. Your booth has a built-in scale and a small photo booth. With various documents, you can tell the weight of the immigrant. By a few pictures with them stripped down, you'll be able to tell if anything's bad. Contraband warrants being detained. Another important tool is fingerprints. Occasionally, a person's information might not align. They might throw you the excuse of, I have 2 different names. This is a typo, not a different name. Well, you simply take their fingerprints, check if it all matches with the database, and if not, impersonation and or forgery warrants being detained. It's a fun addition to this game. This is a morality test in the guise of a boring job. I love moral dilemmas. My favorite part is deciding which option pays me the most. If you deny or accept any entrant and it's wrong, you get a citation. This noise haunts me every time I hear it. Just like a real job. Your first 2 citations are simply a warning. Every citation after that is a 5-credit fine. What's this? Good old Georgie has something increasing his weight? What might that be, Georgie? Drugs. Alrighty then. Sometimes, events in this game give you an opportunity to not be the best employee. But remember, you are not paid well. Keeping the house warm and eating food costs money. This game has taught me that bribery is very lucrative. Some immigrants you meet might comment on your choice of decor. I once denied a man's passport because they didn't like my child's drawing. Besides lowly drug dealers and bad art critics, there are plenty of other moral dilemmas that can end up with you needing to choose between being a good person or a good employee. Want to hear a tip? Be a nice guy. It almost always pays off. Oh, I reunited my comrade Sergey with his long-lost love from the war. What's this? Somebody visited and gave me some money? $100? We're eating caviar for the next week, baby. Shit. My sister got arrested, and her daughter is all alone. Why not? I'll adopt her. I have the money. Where the fuck did this 9-year-old child get her mother's life savings? I can't eat my protein! One whole child! ChatGPT did not like my questions. 1 out of 10. Bad website. This inspector stuff is pretty easy. I'm glad I have such a safe job. Papers, please. I said paper, not rock, you moron. Ah, shit. The guard gives us a brief bomb defusing tutorial. This normie shit was most likely made by a Kalechian 4chan user. Remove the panel, cut the wires in the correct order, and that's that. Our comrade can now go sell it, and we get a cut, of course. Bombs are a very frequent method of closing the day earlier than usual. This can be very annoying due to it preventing you from getting more people through. Unlike a normal, very nice job, you aren't paid by the hour, you're paid by how many people get through your checkpoint. Luckily, firing at the terrorists that, interrupt your day gives you a boost to your money, especially if you hit them. Speaking of terrorism, why don't we become one? Sure, the cozy life of communism is great. I adore eating barely enough food that's been watered down with sawdust and being paid Lego studs in exchange for back-breaking work. Why don't we assist in our current government's downfall? That sounds fun, doesn't it? Everybody needs a hobby. Throughout the game, a group of people known as the Order of the Ezek Star will attempt to contact you. It's your choice if you want to help them. They'll give you certain tasks, be it letting their agents through the gates, stealing a government official's passport, or assassination. Sacrifices must be made. Your family will be safe. If you complete 4 out of 5 of the Ezek-related tasks, not including the assassination because that gets you killed, you'll get access to the Ezek ending. Remember, for House of Cards to fall, you only need to remove a single card. Glory to the new Arstatska. Papers, Please is a very simple game. It's got 20 different endings, most of which involve your unfortunate demise. 3 of them are considered not losing, a quote-unquote victory condition, and the file size of this game is smaller than the video you're watching right now. Due to it not being a very resource-heavy game, I can also run it on my grandmother's hip replacement. Despite me spoiling most of the game in this video, I would still wholeheartedly recommend anyone to play this game. It's aged like wine, and it's not that long, and it's pretty cheap for an indie game nowadays, at $10. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe. Now, I didn't spend as much time baking the script for this game, because it's just, a shorter game, and not really much to do, but I also wanted to pump out something short to thank you guys. Everyone who's given me kind words, and everyone who's subscribed. 100 subscribers is a pretty big milestone for me, and I'm glad I got to reach it, within a day of me releasing a video. I read all the comments, and your encouraging words do motivate me to make more high-grade slop. Stay tuned for more stupid crap. Stay cheeky breeky.